Alright, what's poppin', people? We we are back with another PS Live, coming at you with a team that's showing some Pokemon both that are like, I'd say on the up and up. This is a Silvally Ghost, in terms of, Pokemon on the up and up. And even a Cramorant, I think you could say, is a Pokemon that's going up recently. Despite it recently falling to PU last month, I think Cramorant is actually a pretty damn solid pick. Water and Flying is just really like good offensively. And Inu isn't exactly a tier known for its very like good electric types. And since Water Flying doesn't open up too many weaknesses beyond that, I think it's only what, Rock? We'll say it's only Rock. But Cramorant is, I would say, flourishing right now. It's very nice into a lot of teams. Its stab is really hard to switch into. And its ability is just kind of troll, in all honesty. It's so easy to just play brainlessly with Cramorant, just kind of leave it out there once you get Gold Missile activated, and just kind of dare your opponent to attack you. It's just like, yeah, go for it. Got this Pikachu in my mouth, what you gonna do about it? I mean, there pretty much never is anything they can do about it. And in terms of Pokemon, though, that kind of been maybe falling off, I'm trying Kangaskhan out. This Pokemon hasn't been very common ever since we had the September shift. It fell off really hard there. I believe it fell back to PU in the most recent tier shift. But I think it's got some potential. I think with the steel types people are using being mostly Escavalier right now, I think Fire Punch Kangaskhan is pretty decent. And I think Kangaskhan also benefits from how Rhydon isn't very common. Obviously Mudsdale sucks, but I think the combination of Spikes plus Silvally Ghost plus the fact Mudsdale at least doesn't resist Double Edge should maybe be able to open up Kanga to do something, helpful. And before I get into this game, hey man, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Look me right in the eyes right now. You can't see my eyes, but look me right in the eyes. Hit that button, please. We're trying to hit 250 by the end of the year, and if you don't subscribe, well, we're not going to hit that goal. And I mean, it won't really change anything, but come on now. Let's reach that goal together. We're trying to do big things out here, big things. Alright, so looking at my opponent's team, I notice a distinct lack of Kangaskhan answers. All they really have for it is Phalanx trying to revenge kill it. So I'm just going to lead with it. And this is also just such a low drawback lead because Fake Out gives me guaranteed chip so long as they don't have Protect on something. This is also just something I really like about Kanga. I think it's very cool to be able to get guaranteed damage on most targets. Now obviously if you run into the forbidden, what's it called? The forbidden man known as Ninjask, that godforsaken Pokemon. Yeah, you kind of get protected. And I do think that is part of the reason that Kanga's fallen off a bit, right? Ninjask existing, also I need to just learn, I don't even know if this command is like fixed yet. Oh no, he gets it. I'm gonna just say you don't have it. Help. I don't know what this mon is using, help. But yeah, Ninjask being everywhere and always having Protect on its set, it kinda hurts. Yo, so Surf, Gulp Missile doesn't activate if they're behind sub. I did not know that. Huh, and this is a Water Absorb Lantern for some reason. Alright, well, I have been countered. Yo, hold up, let me flex real quick. Well, that wasn't how I thought I was going to flex, but sure. That did so little, what? Alright, you need to calm yourself down. But that's also huge chip, which means Cramorant can break his team with Hurricanes more. It also helps for Bombi a lot. We're gonna go hard Ferroseed here. But Kangaskhan doesn't like Ninjask prevalence because I think a big reason Kangaskhan was so good not last month, but like 2 months ago, was how good it was at just dismantling offense. And it can't do that as easily anymore, you know? This was an Assault Vested Abomasnow, by the way, just in case you didn't see that. Ah, god, why do I always run into teams with an Ice type when I queue up no Ice Resist? No. But I feel like Ninjask has really stolen the spotlight as an anti-offense Pokemon, and annoyingly enough, it's also incredibly good on offense. So you don't get to see Kangaskhan establishing itself against such teams as much. I really don't need Cramorant here. Oh my lord, look at that. Oh, gee, we're everywhere. It's everywhere, boys. But I do think Kanga maybe still has something going for it. Also, that was like the freest hurricane of my life. Wow. I don't know why he bothered to defog one little spike away. I don't really think that was stopping him from winning. I'm gonna go right back to my Phariseed here. And I will get that sub right back, or that spike right back up. I could also knock. Or I could just leech here, because I think leech is the better play. If he goes Obama Snow, then he got me, though. I don't think he will. Yeah, I do believe... I mean, there are a lot of things that make Kanga worse, right? But I think the biggest factor is probably Ninjask, and the fact that, yeah, Mud still doesn't resist Double Edge, but it's still a really good check to you anyway. Alright, nice. We get a seed off. I kind of want to stay in here, but I feel like I don't need to, you know? I feel like it'd be an overzealous play of me. I could go Silvally Ghost, because that has a really good shot at sweeping with Skuntank being so low. The question is does Meowstic have Thunder Wave last? Because I'm assuming you have Psychic Move and then something else. And I think they would have Thunder Wave if anything. I could also just go Kanga here because I'm faster. He actually goes Lantern there. That isn't a bad play at all because you get some lefties recovery. But we will just go for the very, very, very safe fake out. Incredibly safe. And hopefully this ends up getting me the KO on Lantern. Oh my lord, why do I feel like Double Edge is about to leave this with like 5 health? Oh no, it did. Oh god damn it, no, why? Yeah, so Jolly Kangaskhan is not exactly known for being a strong Pokemon. I think you could even argue something around that though, right? Kanga wants to go Adamant and it wants to run Silk Scarf, but it can't. Alright, so we know you're going to go for a screen here. Oh, he tricks. Huh. A lagging tail. I see. Well, you know, why not? I'd rather get a lagging tail than something else. At least it will make sure this Gyro Ball is always max powered. Sure, I will set up spikes. Go into Phalanx here. Please, let me knock whatever item you have, because if you're like Life Orb, I would love for you to not do any damage at all to Mudsdale. Stays in. Oh, I forgot. Wait, I didn't even notice that this wasn't Light Clay at any point. That's funny. So we're gonna do this. Are you gonna defog all your hazards you worked so hard to get up away here? You are. Oh, I meant your screens, but I guess you don't defog your own screens away. That's cringe. What? Why not? You get a huge hit off there, and we can go into Ghost Valley. That was a little bit risky, I guess, on a poison jab, wasn't it? Huh. But does it not matter? We will take out the Skuntank. Also, yeah, this account is very low on the ladder. The indie ladder isn't exactly known for its activity. I was talking with PokeAim a little bit about why he doesn't record in you, and unfortunately, he feels that the ladder's just not active enough to get people, or not to get people, but to get like games consistently. So hey, how about y'all help the friend out? Ladder more, it's fun. Well, I say laddering's fun, it's also hell. And we're sacking Pharisee. Alright, never mind, I'm actually making one of the most, like, incredible reads of all time here, I guess. But, I think laddering is very entertaining. Despite it being, at times, one of the most aggravating things you can do, I think it's pretty nice as well. So we're gonna Earthquake here, because I do not want to Toxic this, and risk it not being in range. And apparently Earthquake also just KOs. But yeah, I think part of it, someone mentioned this in NU earlier, and they were mentioning how they felt part of the reason the ladder is so dead is because there hasn't been any suspect testing yet. And I think that's a reasonable thing to point out. I feel people generally like getting into tiers around those times because it's like, oh, something's getting tested, that's kind of hype. But so far NU this generation has just done all these council votes. Alright, now we have to hope that he goes for, yeah, anything but. I can just roost again, even if he steals my boots, I don't care. But, I think there's something to that. People like to get into tiers once there's something to actually, like, do. And so long as we aren't having tests, well, is there really much to do? I mean, I feel like people only will enjoy normal laddering so much. You're not Thunder Punch last. You're not fooling me. I forgot I'm also faster. But yeah, I would like to see... Hey, if you're viewing this and you like the new content that I'm pumping out, just think about it like this too, right? You contribute to my, like, mental well-being as well. Because if you're laddering trying to get games, maybe I'll get into you while I'm playing for fun, or on stream, or when I'm recording. And then everyone benefits, because I'm not waiting for, 12 years just to get a game at, like, piss low. I don't know. I think it's a bit of a shame that the tier isn't that active. It's not, like, inactive to a point where we can't get games, right? Also, I'm just noticing something. I think my screen is not recording as much as I would like it to. What in the world? Yeah, there we go. I just noticed a very small black bar at the bottom. Alright, there we go. Look at me. Very professional. Fixing the dimensions mid-recording. Alright, well, it is unfortunately taking us 5,000 years to get a game, so I'm going to pause this, and we're going to get a game when I'm back. Alright. I don't know if that alright got caught on recording. Regardless, we've gotten a game now. What was funny is I was looking at the dude's, like, earlier portion of his team, and I was like, yeah, that looks really standard. And then I saw the Eldegoss, and I was like, okay. And I saw this Savali, and I'm like, okay, very standard. And I saw a Basculin and a Corsola, and I said, alright, this is a team. So he's got a Silvally Steel lead. I'm gonna leech here, because I feel like that's very low drawback. Have you ever seen a more telegraphed trick turn in your life? He's tricking, right? Yeah. Yeah. let me show you how real it gets out here. Oh, no, friend. Do I sub here? I think I do. Yeah. Yo, nothing about any of those plays was, like, particularly relevant. Or, like, necessary, right? I didn't need to Swords Dance. I didn't need to sub there. But I did it just to establish the fact that it is I who runs this game. Yo, I love making those plays. It's so fun. And I'm gonna guess he's gonna time out. I don't think he was very excited about getting red. But it happens. When I'm laddering in, like, tiers that I don't play as much, like, I've been trying to get into UU a little bit more recently, and PU. It sucks when you feel like you are getting red every turn. Because my first instinct is always to say, oh, you're just playing horribly. What? That turn makes no sense. But it's like, well, it worked against you, so can you really complain that much? But he's just so infuriating to get absolutely played throughout a game. At the end of the day, I play this game for fun mostly, right? I'd like to believe that I am at least a competent player, but yeah, I'm not someone like, say, Finch, who, I think consensus one of the better players that we've ever seen on Smogon's history, right? I'd like to believe that's a pretty easy thing to say. But it's like, I'm not up there. I can contend with some of those people, but, that's not who I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be myself, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to at least entertain as well. So, fortunately, all of my stalling was able to get us a game. But, unfortunately, they have a Natu. And this Natu is about to wall my Mudsdale for the entire game. I am Smackdown, so at least I can get, like, Earthquakes off. But this actually looks like an incredibly annoying game to play. Wow. I think if I draw the knock, though, on the Natu, yeah, so this should help. I don't know what moves this would have, though. So I'm going to go into Silvally Ghost here. Yeah, so we're just trying to figure out what this does. Can I get the sub off? Or are you faster? Alright, cool. Some Miltank run really fast EV spreads, entirely so that they can get Toxic off versus Silvally Ghost before it subs up. Now, I don't know if we win yet, having gotten this sub up, because I feel like my opponent might have a way to, like, stall me out. Yeah, so that was one of the ways I thought he might be able to stall me out. And if he goes Togedemaru here, you bet your ass I'm going to go for Swords Dance first turn. Just to scout. Yes, we're going to scout for the spiky shield here. We're going to Swords Dance. Oh, he U-turned. I think he's Scarf. That is very good for us. Oh my lord. Doinked. Ooh. That still doesn't break the sub. Oh, I love Ghosters. Yo, don't say that. That's not cool. Don't say those words. I don't know why you're so upset that my set is doing what it is supposed to do. Oh, you finally broke the sub. Yo. Brought him into non-schooling form in one hit. I love that. Alright, I don't think you lived this hit. I'll reveal that I am multi-attack Sylvaly, I know. A very rare set. Now we get to just go Ferroseed and force more chip on this. My opponent might U-turn out of the battle very shortly. The question I still have is, how do I, like, break this, you know? I think it might just be trying to hit it down. Okay, yeah. Do I just sack this? I don't think it matters. I think we can just always go into this, because then we get Sylvaly Ghost. And we're going to live this hit, so I'm going to throw up the spike, just so that can't come back in. Alright, cool. Well, this was a very interesting game. Sylvaly Ghost did exactly what it was supposed to do. Which is sub up versus a tank. And then KO the tank. Alright, I'm going to pause this. When we come back, we'll have another. Alright, got another game now. My opponent has got some very dangerous Pokemon. I see a Kingler, I see a Hitmontop. I don't know why, but Hitmontop is just... Oh, it's just unfun. I hate Hitmontop, dude. Like, it's not a good Pokemon, but it's everywhere on the ladder. These people love their Hitmontop. Yeah, I'm gonna lead with Mudstill here, and you're gonna do nothing about it. You're not KOing me. You're not. I'm getting up this Stealth Rock, whether you want me to or not. Yup. Thank you. And we're gonna smack this down. You can get up all the spikes you want. Yep, that's fine. He's gonna go Kingler here, and I'm gonna go for Toxic, was you don't KO me. Yup. Tell me how it feels. Actually, I'm gonna stay in an Earthquake here. Just in case he tried getting a little overzealous and setting up. Just in case. Now we get to go into the Bombi here. Also, if I like ever get quiet this live, hey, gotta respond to them Discord messages, you know? This is Bullet Punch, isn't it? Yeah, huh. I hate Bullet Punch on this. It's horrible. But a lot of people run it, and it's like... I guess it hits... No! Okay. Thankfully, the God Cramorant did not faint there. And thankfully, he did not Rapid Spin. Please, I need you to hit. I need you to hit, my buddy. What if I just surfed instead? Nah. He got a crit so many times, too. Like, come on. Fortunately, I am Boots on this. I should actually just double edge, because if he goes into Kofa. Yeah, so I think I should just surf there for more damage. Oh, I might lose this game. I definitely should have just surfed. Yeah, you're not going with that ever. Maybe I should have stayed in, actually, just at the very beginning. This isn't ever winning, so I'll U here. And we'll leech here. And we'll knock here. Probably should have just leeched again, because I knew he was going to switch out. Okay, so we get the knock on the Helmet Kofa, alright. I'll go B here. And we'll go for Moonblast. I guess this is a Violite. We could still win this. I think Sylvaly Ghost can win. But it's going to require some very excellent positioning. We'll just Moonblast repeatedly. And so now we Swords Dance here. Okay, well, I guess we can't win now. As he was Toxic Magneton. Something in the back of my head said to go for just multi immediately, but I'm not convinced it would have KO'd anyway. How much does this do? I need to crit. Yeah, I did 25. Alright, there are some plays there I think I didn't make the best choices on. But I also think if I just hit, you know, one of those hurricanes, we wouldn't have had that problem. Oh well. I didn't need to make any aggressive play there. But wasn't Hurricane the right play at the end of the day? Come on. Would have KO'd the Hitmontop. So I guess this person wanted to run Aurora Veil, but instead they wanted the little Vulpix. So what, this is Quiver... Well, let me actually use my mouse. This is Quiver, this is... I pray to God this is not Suction Cups Acupressure. This is Deity, and then this is just Stealth Rock, I guess. He leads with this, I will knock, as I expect a taunt here. He might not taunt, but I expect a taunt. Actually, if he taunt, I literally can just spike regardless. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't lose any momentum by knocking immediately thereafter. But he's this. Oh, why? Why do they run that? Oh, he's Hex. Oh, I see. Wait. I mean, I'd say he's walled by this, but he's not really, you know? Huh. So how do I deal with this? Oh, I see. I only get one turn of confusion. That's not exactly what I wanted. Alright, so now we're going to go into Silvally Ghost here, because he's not going to go for anything to actually threaten me. I really want to SD here, but I don't think that's the move. I'm a multi. This has a very good matchup into his team. But I feel like I also need... It should KO, right? Come on. I'm a Silvally Ghost. This is a very powerful multi-attack. But, like, there's something in the back of my head saying this mod is not going to die to this move. I feel like Jellicent will somehow find a way to take this. Harding wants to go for Swords Dance, but if he goes for, like, Panic Wisp... Yeah, so if he goes for Panic Wisp like that, for some reason sacking his Jellicent... This is why I thought about substituting, man. For some reason I felt it. But I also felt like this was just such a free switch-in for him. Look how little that took! So the fact he stayed in there really doesn't make any sense to me. But unfortunately it worked out for him. Oh my goodness. I'm willing to say that was an objectively bad play from him. I feel like there are times where you don't need to risk the game. And he risked the game. We'll see here what he goes for. Because I don't know how I break this, right? Okay, so we got that. Okay. Okay. That's good. This helps us potentially break this. I am still going to try to set rocks there. It really doesn't matter. As he's forced into going for taunt and in recover. If he goes Flapple, oh my god, why are you... What are you doing? I don't get it. He's just trying to burn my whole team, I guess? I don't know. This is such a bad line. What was the point of any of that? I don't understand. He just played the Jellicent so, like, weirdly. I don't get any of the plays he made. I guess they worked? Question mark? I'm kind of worried about the Flapple now, if that was his point, because he just burned everything on my team, but just staying in. Low-key, though, somehow Flapple found a way to get even worse with this tier shift. I remember the good old days when Flapple was a Pokemon that I wanted it in you, because I was like, oh, it could be really cool. And then maybe it'll give me a reason to use Mawile. And instead, Flapple was just never good. Yeah. It was very disheartening. I wanted Flapple to be a cool Pokemon. I really did. Now, how do I win this game? Because he just went out to a Frostmoth. And I'm not entirely convinced. Well, you know, him. There's no way you KO me in one hit, right? Right. I feel like I need to stay in, though. Yeah, not even with Blizzard. Not even with Blizzard. I'm a Saxel Valley Ghost here because it's not very useful. Well, it's useful if I can, you know, do something like that. But we sack this, and we go Kanga, and we can revenge kill with Fake Out. Cool. I still feel like one of those can win. Oh, I honestly didn't want you to miss that. I don't want Sylvally Ghost out. No. Oh, that's not... No, I don't want this Pokemon out. I don't think it does anything. I'm not... I don't like this position. Okay, they go Vulpix Alola here. I'm gonna go into Pharisee just to sack it, right? This Pokemon is probably going to be very annoying. Maybe Kanga can outstall Veil? We can stall out Veil, I mean. And we're gonna just throw out Sylvally Ghost here. Okay, so this is toxic, I guess. I'll go for Swords Dance here, just, again, trying to stall out some Veil turns. He goes to Gallarfisk. Okay, I can get off at least a stronger hit versus this, other than like the 10% I was about to get. And maybe if I get some damage off on the Gallarfisk, Rabombi can somehow find a way to sweep. He sets up rocks, that's not too big a deal. I get off the 40 here. Maybe Swords Dancing again would have just been better. Maybe. Eh. Alright, cool. We get off another hit. Alright. I think there is a chance of winning. I think. That Jellicent, all the Jellicent plays he made have put my team in dire straits. Okay, but we get rid of that. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Alright. Like, we're not out of the woods yet. But we're not in as poor a position as we could be either, you know? So we're gonna Roost here. We're actually faster, so I can defog away his Veil. And he can't really say or do much about it. So I do not want this up. No, what if he goes Malamar here? I'm trying to, like, feel out this dude's play and see what he wants to do. Because I feel like I can maybe win with Rabombi. And as long as I don't let this guy get Veil up, I feel like I can win in general. So I know I'm faster, I could just double edge here safely. Just get rid of the Vulpix. I think the B should be able to get me the win though. Honestly, maybe just going for Fake Out into like Fire Punch would have been better. I went for Double Edge just in case he tried switching out. I wanted to hit whatever came in as hard as possible and limit what they could do. If he goes out to Flapple, I'm going to go for Double Edge and then Fake Out, or then switch out, I mean. So let's see, he's not Scarf on this. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have to go out to the Rabombi here. I have to hope Moonblast KOs, actually. Yeah, I want a Moonblast. Good. I was a little worried Malamar would somehow be bulky enough to take that. Alright. Moonblast KOs this, and I should win. Yes. Yes. Oh my lord. That was... that was stressful. That Jellicent put in so much work against me, but it's okay. The team without an Ice Resist still finding a way to beat every Ice type it encountered. Not bad. Honestly, I just don't respect any of the Ice types that are in the tier. Especially, like, with Sneasel gone, what is there to respect? Vanillux? That's not that's not the wall breaker it was last gen. Frostmoth? Yes. Great Pokemon. Like, it's just... Like, Frostlass, I feel like, doesn't do much. Frostlass guy is a little bit annoying. Oh, don't sleep. Don't sleep on the last. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. Fortunately, I am finding ways to, again, accommodate for whatever team building flaws I'm introducing into my teams. That's okay. As long as we're winning games, does it really matter what issues the teams have? I would say no. Thank you guys for watching. That said, subscribe, please. Please, do it. Please, thank you. And like the video, man. If you made it this point in the video, come on, you must have liked it. You must have enjoyed what was going on. That's a good bit for me though. Hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, today, whatever the hell. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.